So we just want you guys to know. So people, that's why it's good to come to these lives, just in case things like this happen. So I forget to hit the mute the mic button. So it's good to come here so you won't miss the, the beginning of the shit, right? But anyway, so when it comes to owning the key, is literally owning an online business, an online gaming business. So I'm gonna get into that more. So you guys get to leverage all of the work that we have done already. So you don't have to build a game. You don't have to basically have a marketing plan. You don't have to do any of those type of things like that. You just basically own the server. We recommend again that you build a brand and build an identity out of it. Now, if you're not a gamer, you just go get a gamer and you can just hire, just basically split the commissions or whatever the case may be with them, or whatever the case may be. So, in Grand Theft Auto roleplay servers, you don't actually, you're not supposed to make any money. They have it. They have to put it under donations for the people that owns the servers to actually make money back from the servers, and that's why they have the discords. You have to go through the discords. There's a bunch of stuff that you have to do when it comes to owning this Grand Theft Auto server. But with ours, we just give you full access to, and you guys will have a rep, which we'll also be hiring some people inside of the community as well to be reps to actually assist some of the people, which would be like you, James, and Super J. You guys that's like really into what we're doing here and knowing how the system works and the game works and all that stuff like that. You guys would be perfect for it because you guys would know what it takes to actually basically succeed in this game, right? So you will basically be able to teach people how to, help them out when they need help. So basically, you guys would be like their YouTube rep. So that's basically like that. So you guys would be like that. So we would be hiring people for that position as well, to actually help people if they need servers and stuff like that. They need stuff for the servers to be fixed up or whatever the case may be. So we're gonna get into that. So by owning Key, you gain access to just the prospect of launching a chain of basically our oh yeah, probably was probably on. I don't have my headphones on, so I don't know if stuff. So if everybody just mute yourselves, that'd be perfect. I don't have my headphones on, so I don't know if y'all guys are talking anything like that. But anyway, so you guys would be able to basically build your own version inside of our IP, right? Which is Mr. Abraxas. You guys don't have to worry about again the marketing, the building the team, a lot of the stuff that this building the actual business come with. We removed all that stuff like that. So yes, you guys will have to fill out a 1099 form, whatever form it is in your country, for tax reasons and stuff like that. So you guys won't get in trouble. All that paperwork will be inside of Hidden Gaming, so you guys will be good. If anybody in this industry of Web3, because these guys just don't know anything about business. These guys just think that you can just willy nilly around and just you don't have to worry about taxes and stuff like that. People in this they don't have any type of skill set inside of this industry. So if they tell you that that's not Web3, then they don't listen to those guys. Um, this shows you this right here when the Abraxas key gives you access to real business shit. You get what I'm saying? So this was a request for here hidden gaming business thing where you guys requested that. Would you guys want me to teach you guys how to make the best out of the servers and how to run the business part of the game? And this is basically what it's going to be. Again, like I said, this is not finished at all. This is just something I was putting together this morning, and we're going to get into more. So this we're going to show you this part, and then we're going to go over some more a lot. I'm going to show you actually what the platform is going to look like. It's as an early alpha stage. A lot of it's going to change. As you know, all of our stuff is going to change. And you guys are going to see what a small group of people does versus all these other projects that's just with big teams that don't do anything. And you will see why this space is afraid of us. All right. So here we go. So the ultimate land sale. Now, if you think about all of the blockchain games that's inside this space, majority of them sold land before we started. Remember, Jay, I told you guys, I don't know if you was there at that time, VIP, but I told everybody that was at the beginning of this that all of the land sales in this space is garbage and they have no use case at all. And everybody will regret that they bought Luvium land, Decentraland land, all those type of land, right? Earth 2 land, yep. I, um, I said that all that stuff is going to zero. Will be no use in it. So here is the ultimate land sale what we have done. So the thing about the perspective of that, right? The gaming realms, we just gave you those guys that sell you land. You have to go get architect and whatever the case may be, and you do your thing. Now let's delve into why the Abraxas key is 12 grand. Okay, so not only does it give the server, not only do you make 20% of every thing that gets sold in that server. So every time something gets sold in the server, you make 20%. Also, if property like real estate gets resold, so like for example, let's just say like NFTs get resold inside of the server, right? For like real estate transactions and all that type of stuff like in the server, you can put in the clause of your server, which again, that's what your rep will help you walk you through. You guys putting your clauses together inside of the server, so when people go into determine your services, which again, all of this stuff will be inside of the course. That's that would teach you guys how to basically run a successful server. You basically show you what the type of percentages you want to make on the resales that happen. So this is, the space was brought up on lies, which one of the lies was royalties. We're actually going to give you guys royalties on things that's being sold. You get, well, not royalties, but like fees you get paid when things get sold inside of your server. And then you also get paid when your server actually makes sales for the game. So we're going to go into that. So just think about the game. Think about our stuff as a Grand Theft Auto roleplay server. The exact same. It's no difference from ours versus a Grand Theft Auto roleplay server. Um, there you go. So and then you can customize it to the way you want to. You can charge however you think. Again, you can customize. You'll be able to customize your service the way you want to. But let's just use the thing. Our goal is to put about 1,500 properties available on the map. So if 1,500 of the that's just the goal. It's gonna be a little more. And as we update the game, we'll add more cities and stuff like that inside of the game. So that's just think about how big the game is gonna be. If it's gonna be 1,500, pardon me, 1,500 properties that people can buy inside of the game. So just use this as an example of the price of 90. So let's just say all of the properties is set at the value of 90. That means that the key owner of all of the properties being sold inside of the game right now, the key owner would have made a return of $27,000 just off of the properties alone. So that's because of the 20%. Now, if we gave you 100% of the returns, you'll be making $100,000, but it would be more than 100,000. But again, that's just an example of the price of 90, which y'all guys already know that a lot of the franchises, businesses, real estate, all that stuff like that, cost like total different prices. Some of them we've cost thousands of dollars. So think about that 20% of that, and then you just add up. If you sell everything inside of your server, all the properties, all the land is bought up inside of the server. What I mean by land, I'm talking about like houses, franchises, buildings, land and stuff like that. Those type of things. Then you'll make 27,000. That's never. By the way, that will never be the number for anybody. Just know. So it's way higher than that. Just let you guys know. There's just an example so you guys can understand. But the number is way higher than that. So if alone for us giving you a server and just using this number right here, in a long term, you make $27,000 off of $1,200. Um, yeah, you can. But again, this is not you guys don't. You can rent instead of selling, of course. But what I'm talking about here, this is not you guys selling this stuff. You don't own all the 1,500 stuff. You don't own that stuff. This is people buying the stuff inside of the game. So let's just say that somebody wants to buy a building and no one owns that building inside of that server. So they go into the game or the marketplace, buy that building, you get paid for that. So let's say Godly Guns. Someone wants to buy Godly Guns, which is a weapon store, a basic weapon store franchise inside of the game. They want to buy that. No one owns it, so they buy it. So instead of they coming into our server and we just get all the revenue when they go in our play in our game, and then they just say, hey, I want to buy this building right here. They buy it. We get paid 100%. We just chose to give you guys who own servers when they go into you guys servers and they buy our stuff. You guys get 20% of the sale that they buy, they've purchased. So think about it that way. That's one of the good things. Next thing, um, it's multiple different versions of ways you can make money. So not this is only through just of the mat that you guys get. So when it comes to Grand Theft Auto roleplay, the good thing about Grand Theft Auto roleplay, they pay about like $200 or something a month, right? The game also it's actually way more than pretty cool. Just to let you know, we gave you the blueprint to owning a business. I'm gonna explain that in a second. So in the Grand Theft Auto roleplay, when you pay $200 something a month, they give you a full game. So now again, like I said, you can choose to develop more into that game, and then again you make profits, and then and we'll show you people that own servers, and they actually show you how much they make off their servers in Grand Theft Auto. But the people that invest in themselves. But if you don't, you 9 times out of 10 you're not going to make as much money as you want to playing a Grand Theft Auto role play server and just paying $200 and something dollars a month. Um, but if you invest in yourself, you will make more, right? It's the same concept here. It's the exact same concept, nothing different. Um, but here again, the bigger we get, we're not going to have as many personal servers for ourselves. We're gonna have some, but we're not going to have too many of them because the mic was off. So I'm gonna repeat this. We want to make sure that you guys, as the game get popular and popular and popular, random people will start to trickle down to your servers. If your server isn't like you don't have a payment wall on it, so if it's like a free server, then people will be able to just come into your server, right? And people that's coming into your server, they're having fun. Especially if your server brings different fields than other people's servers, then they will buy into your server. They want to own homes, they want to own businesses, franchises, they want to own land inside their servers. So they will start to buy. And then you start to recoup from that. Not only that, you get paid for the marketplace sales, for example, like new cars getting sold, clothes that's being sold, blueprints for like weapons, new items in the games that you want to put into your server. When those things get sold, anything that gets sold inside of the game, when it comes to your server, you get paid for that. So that's another feature that you guys get. So that's why it's better than pretty cool, right? It's no, it's actually we give you guys a business. So just think about you guys take us out of the seat and you guys now are so the exact same thing that we do when people play our game, buy our stuff, we get paid. It's just we just put you in the seat. You get what I'm saying? Just take us out of it and you put you there and you get paid. But you just get paid 20%, and we still make money from that due to us being our IP. So that's what it is. Um, but you don't have to worry about the other stuff that we have to deal with, for like marketing, um, server fees and stuff like that. You guys don't have to worry about that. We will handle all that stuff like that. So the game will be marketed for you and all type of stuff like that. You don't have to deal with those difficult things of owning a business. We already handled that type of stuff like that. Only thing is we just tell you if you want to make the best out of the server, we don't recommend that you. We recommend that you do this, but we don't force you guys to do this. You can get an Abraxas key and just sit on it. And all you guys have Abraxas keys here, but I'm just saying that like a person that can come in and just pay $12,000 and just sit on it and just like, all right, well I own the server, but do nothing with the server, still have a possibility of still making their money back. There's a big chance that you can make your money back just doing that absolutely nothing. But just want you guys to know that it's a very big chance. But for you to make the best out of it, and the reason why it's a big chance, let me go back for that. I don't want you to just make that just get trying to sell you guys copium. What I'm saying is a big chance is because let's just say that your server just has to be next. It's happened to be next in line. So like, let's say James server, your server filled up. So then that person that does absolutely nothing servers just happen to be there, right? So that means that people will fall into that one until that one fill up, and then now the people in that one fill up. The person is completely absent. They're non-existent. They don't be in there. They don't keep up with the server or any type of thing like that. They don't add anything new or different to the server. Those type of things, and people will probably hear inside of our Discord or our Hidden Verse, or whatever the case may be, other people going through things like giveaways, different types of people having different economies, like all that type of stuff you have to worry about being a business owner inside of owning this type of thing in the server. You have to worry about this stuff, how your economy you gonna run and all that type of stuff. We'll get into that in the course part, but these things are very important. So if people just trickle down into your server and it's just a like an absent server, what happened is people eventually will see what's going on. They probably see Super J on a lot of shit. So Super J will probably say, hey, for this weekend, the first first 5 new people that come into our server, I'll give you one of our properties or whatever the case may be, because he owns a lot of stuff. So people that like, that's what Javier, and Trevor, and I forgot somebody else is doing that too. No, 2 more people. Prince and somebody else is doing it. So there's a few people in here buying a lot of digital assets because they want to do that. So come in our server, we got houses for you. Coming out the first, and this is what G is doing. for the first people to come in there, will give you in-game currency, all types of stuff like that. People will come to that server. If I can come in here and get a free house. Why not? You know what I'm saying? I get a free building. Why not? So those type of things are there. People end up leaving this absent server to go over there. So that means what happens in this absent server? The income stops because people just either come in there, have fun. Don't the buildings will be closed. The stores won't be running and stuff like that. So the economy will be shit in that server, and so they will just go to a different one. So you don't want that to happen. Is it possible that you can? Yes, again, it's possible that you can make your money back for doing nothing. But that's all. That's all in variables and possibilities, and you know, that's not a promise or whatever the case may be. You get what I'm saying? So that's just understand that. So hopefully you guys understand the ultimate land sale is we don't give you one piece of land like that's what the Abraxas key is. It don't give you one piece of land. It gives you the whole goddamn map. You get what I'm saying? And as we add more to the map, your servers maps, you guys servers update as well too. So the game gets bigger, your games get bigger as well. So it can go from 1,500 properties into 2,000. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, let's say that your server just completely sells out. Your server is booming. It's a straight slap fest on your server. All your properties are gone, right? No more land. So that means that your server is value will probably be at $1 million at this time though. But and then we update the game, and then there's 500 more properties that are able to be sold. Again, think about how your income will be. So if you make an update, go, hey, um, um, we have 500 more properties that's available. And if your properties all have been sold out inside of your server, think about how fast those things are going to go. You get what I'm saying? So just want you guys to understand that. Before I continue, do anybody have any questions? What's your thoughts, comments, and stuff like that? I'll respond. What's going on, Rich? How you doing? All right, so what's your thoughts on that? Anybody got any questions? Hopefully you guys understand that. And I also want to make sure you guys understand that before we go, why Brax's Keys is very undervalued. And then we move forward. Uh, y'all don't have any questions? Y'all want to ask questions? Trust me. Or no? Anybody have any comments? Nothing. None of you. That's bad. I want you to know that. That's bad. But okay, we'll continue. All right. All right. So again, um, let's see what does this say. It's the same thing. It's basically a different page of the last one. All right. So let's move forward from that right here. Again, this talks about the marketplace sales and just everything, the different ways you can make earns. Cross server partnerships, yes, that's the thing as well. Okay, no problem. I'll keep driving. Okay, all right, makes sense. Yeah, crossover partnerships. A lot of all those type of things matters. So that's what the factions, the what's the term? We got it. Alliances and stuff like that. You guys have probably heard those type of things inside of the inside of in the Discord. You probably heard of us talk about those type of things. It's very important. I think that Jay and Javier, I know Javier is Jay. Uh, I think that Javier and Trevor and those guys. Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot you guys are working. My bad. Sorry, no mind. I'm gonna just blast through it. You guys get off work. We'll talk about it later on. My bad. You guys forgot. Um, I think Javier. I might not be. I might be mistaken, but I think Javier and the brothers are working together. So it's very, and that's why I be saying. And you guys will hear me say a lot. You guys will hear me say a lot. Engagement, getting to know each other, is very important. It's very important because these type of things that will happen. So you guys are starting to do better with it. Um, so tokens. As you guys know, that we are not making a token for the game. I wanted to wait to talk about this for you guys. So we wanted to we're still working on this right here. So we want to actually have it where you guys are able to make tokens for your server. Now, we're going to make it to where it is a safe way where you can't dump on your server. Not saying that you guys are going to do that, but I'm just saying because there will be bad actors that will find out about this before the cutoff or whatever. If we do cut off, you guys have Abraxas keys and people will buy one for whatever price. It doesn't matter if they can make $1 million in a few days, or whatever the case may be, or a few seconds, whatever the case may be, with the token. So we're going to make a safety mechanism. Again, this is where the reps will come into play, where we will be able to protect people from being dumped on. But you guys will be able to make your own token for your server, and you'll be able to put that token inside of our game. For example, as we're doing with all of the blockchains, you guys will be able to mine that token inside of the game on the mining rig. You'll be able to trade it inside of the parity exchange. So your token will be actually be in the game. So and then if you guys even wanted to make a franchise, a business where that business only takes and accepts your token, we can do that as well. And another cool thing is your token will increase in price, and the reason why is because of the system that we have when it comes to paying out players. For example, whenever people inside of your faction or your server purchase a vision card, which is our version of shark cards, um, um, if they choose to want it to go into your token, 9 times out of 10 they would, if they're part of your community, then we'll take 10% as the exact same thing. Nothing changes like we do with Matic. Nothing changes like we're gonna do with Shimmer. Nothing's gonna change like we do with Scale and the new partnership. I think it's aligning. We just had a partner. We got another partnership yesterday. So a lot of these big blockchains that we partner up with, we're also working on the deal with Binance and working on the deal with Avalanche, and they having to drag my ass on Solana. They having to drag my ass on Solana. But I probably won't end up in that meeting. I'm gonna be honest with you. But yeah, so like we're gonna do with those guys, we're gonna do exactly the same exact thing with you guys. So we're gonna have their token. I mean, exact same thing. Nothing is different. It's just now it's your token. So we'll put 10% in there. So let's just say that your we make Hidden Studios make about, let's say, $10 million in vision card sales from your server alone. Then 10% of that will go into your token. So just think about that. I just want you guys to understand that. You know. So your community be happy as fuck. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that though. So this is one of the features. Going again to the undervalue of the Abraxas key. The undervalue of the Abraxas key. This is why the Abraxas key is very undervalued. All right. So with this innovative system, we got. This is why we. Again, I didn't want to talk about this yet. Now I'm revealing it to you guys. This is exactly why we did not want to make a token, because we didn't want to outshine our community, where people were just buying our token versus you guys. So not only because we just didn't want any bad actors to dump on anybody, but we just also didn't want to take the shine of this concept from you guys. So we wanted to make sure that we give it where you guys are able to create your own, again, going to your own business, your own platforms, your own, currencies and all that type of stuff like that. We just made sure we could do everything for you guys. All right. So service branded ads and then token gate, and then so these are other two revenue streams that you guys can have. So service branding and ads, again, if you did not know, the Abraxas key also comes with a building, which is called Rich Ages, and that's where it comes to like a marketing ad company, a marketing agency, and stuff like that, where you can put billboards and ads on the billboards inside of the thing. Now the cool thing about it is exactly the exact same thing that you guys do. So you guys had to come to me when it comes to putting brands inside of their game, right? So some of you are already creating brands in the talks of a lot of you right now, which is pretty cool. And thank you that you guys are moving away from the businesses and starting to go into like clothing and armor and guns and shit like that. I'm happy that some of you guys are moving forward from the builders and shit, because this shit would drive me crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you. But yeah, so some of you guys are actually building brands that you guys are gonna be putting into the game. So the thing about it, what we're doing with this, with our Abraxas key, when you guys have players playing your game and you guys are building relationships with the players in your game, let's just say that they want to create a clothing store, or clothing or armor or guns, or whatever the case may be, they will be able to come to you and do the exact same thing that we're doing for you. So now you guys be able to charge them whatever it is. So you could say, of course, you got to come to us and we get paid for it as well. So let's just say that let's just say that the cheapest we are normally do is $75. So let's say that you just want to say, okay, we'll do it for 90. You make a cut of that, or 95, make a cut, and then or $100, right? Make $25 off of it, and then we'll build off of it, whatever price it is. If they buy it, then they then you got it, whatever the case may be. You set the damn price of that. But again, this will all would be inside of the course, was showing you the type of prices you want to put there, where you just don't want to push people off, right? So that right there. So exactly how you guys are able to build brands inside of our game, that you guys are doing. Actually, everybody but Fuzzy, uh, uh, yeah, no, the VIP are doing that right now. So everybody here but Fuzzy right now has created a brand. No, well, James, I don't know if you started yours. You got the water thing. I don't, but you got an idea, but you haven't started yours yet. But everybody has something here. So everybody but Fuzzy right now has something here. So exactly how you guys come to me, they will come to you. Okay. We also, I'm about to get into the platform of how all this works in a second. All right. So then you have the ads. So that goes into, you have 90% revenue of ads. So let's just say that your server becomes super popular. You become a super famous YouTuber. Your server becomes super popular. And I like to use Coca-Cola as an example. Coca-Cola says, "Hey, I want to put ads inside of your server because we see a lot of people. You got a lot of traction. You got a lot of people coming to your server, and we want to put ads there. Let's just say that they give you a check for $1 million. We only take 3% of that. We give you 97, and it goes to you. Again, here's why. Because have you seen? Not have you seen? My question to you guys: do you realize I'm giving you guys so many different revenue streams, right? You notice that. I see there's so many different revenue streams off of Abraxas key. You notice that. We get paid every time you guys get paid. So we also get paid 100% on our own servers as well. So that means we will make crazy amounts of money. We don't understand, as you guys know how I am, as you guys personally know me now, that I am not a person of greed. And my goal was to always give back to you guys. So want to make sure that you guys are able to make a living off of the stuff. You guys do the work, you guys get the revenue and stuff like that. So we don't want to take, like, we give 97%, you get 3. That don't make any goddamn sense. When it's the one that became the famous YouTuber, you the one that put blood, sweat, and tears and building the server and stuff like that, all that type of shit. So we don't want to take the finances from you. We want to give you most of it. So that's how it is. So you guys set the deals of how you want to basically charge for ads, and you guys just take 97%, and we take 3% of that. So let's go into the next thing: token gating and price settings. Again, this is just the beginning of this. We still got more. So there's more ways that you guys can earn. So all of the revenue streams that we got, you guys had the exact same revenue streams. Just want you guys to know that. So, so just think about that. All the possibilities of ways that Hidden Studios can make money, you got the same possibility with an Abraxas key. Okay, so token gate in price settings, and for joining servers, you can also have it where people have to buy out. You can make your own NFT collection, and they can only get into your server if they have an NFT. You can have it if they have a certain amount of tokens of yours. They can only get in your server if they have a certain amount of tokens, or you can just set it for USD or whatever the case may be. Whatever, you guys, some of you guys are around the world, so whatever it is that you guys accept over there for currency. So this is another way. So we have some more, but we need to move forward into the next thing. Okay, so before we start that, let me read you guys' comments and questions or comments. If you can question the comment, what's your questions? What's your thoughts on this right here? Do you guys now see what the Abraxas key actually is? All right, so let me read you guys' thing here. So, sorry about that. Yeah, okay, partnerships with the business banks. Okay, yeah. All right. But I can't let them know I'm working on my ex. Okay, yeah, definitely don't want to do that. If you want to do that, you want to know that you want to keep doing your thing while you work on your exit strategy. That's a smart man, Cedric. Uh, so what's trade for Poly? What's traded for Poly? What do you mean? What's traded for Poly? Let's see, yourself. This is mind-boggling and mind-blowing. My brain is asking. This is real. Well, yeah, if you've been here at the beginning, you know. But yeah, yes, it's very real. I understand. Trust me, I understand. But yeah, if you was here at the beginning, yeah, this all stuff. We've been talking about this for a while now. It's just becoming a reality. This is a plan from the beginning, but now we're able to do that. Too much to take in there on one. Yeah. So welcome to the community. Now you see how it works here. All right. Similar relationship. Yes. But yeah, so Fuzzy, it's good that you're here. Now you see how it works here. But yeah, this is things that we've been playing. So hopefully you guys now see the value of the Abraxas key. Now let's get into the next thing. So the token liquidity comes from sales. Absolutely. Want to make sure that you guys, where is the money coming from? You guys know where it's coming from. We handle all that stuff for you guys, so no one have to worry about Ponzinomics or any type of thing like that. You guys can literally have a group of 50 people inside of your server and make the same amount of money all the time. Not the same amount of money, you can make more, but the point is you don't have to worry about bringing more people inside of the game, because the same amount of people are the people that's buying into your game, just as in like Grand Theft Auto and how gaming works. Because like Fortnite doesn't have to get more people to play the game; they can make money off of the same people that's buying battle passes and stuff like that. They have a customer base, and that's what we're giving you guys, a customer base. So you don't have to worry about Ponzinomics, nothing like that. We've completely removed speculation and Ponzinomics, all that type of stuff like that for you guys. You guys don't have to worry about the things that Web3 gaming companies have to go through. And also, one more cool thing. One more bombshell to drop on you. I just want you to know the genius and the big brain play inside of this. I just made all of you guys Web3 companies without you guys even knowing that. Just what that's what the Abraxas key is. Now you all have a Web3 company without even building one. So all of you guys have a Web3 company without building one, and that's what the Abraxas key is. And then going into what we was talking about earlier, James, you coming from uh like energy and stuff like that, and seeing how fast we have worked with people who have promised you things and hasn't done anything in years, we have done it in days, right? Now, as you guys can see, we don't tell you everything, right? And we can't, because again, like Fuzzy just said, a lot of this stuff is mind-boggling, right? So imagine me telling you all this at the beginning, you'd be like, "What the fuck is that?" Right? So a lot of people, again, outside of the studio, outside of our community, right? And again, people don't know that our community exists. And it plays off of our name. It plays off of our nickname, which is Wakanda. People don't know our studio exists. I mean, our community exists. They just think it's just me. They don't know that you guys exist. So they don't know none of this stuff. They just think that, okay, this guy's creating a great game, but they don't know what's behind the great game. You get what I'm saying? So this is the type of stuff like that right here. And what I did was, I want you guys to understand something. Um, I wanted people to, well, first, like I said a few days ago, when Yamel was here, um, that people wants me to come back to teach people how to make businesses. I don't want to do that, right? Because I would teach, like I said, he's one of my students. I would teach people for basically for free. It was $30, but I was basically doing it for free, and people wouldn't move. So Jay was he was one of the great students, obviously, right? But people wouldn't move. And but the same people that wouldn't move are the same people that's asking me, hey, they can't, the people that I called out and I was exposing, got my Twitter, not my Twitter, my Instagram banned for exposing them, and people are going out their way to find me to ask me to teach them how to make businesses. You actually will probably see some of it, some people commenting under their YouTube channel and asking me, can I teach them how to make businesses or come back, start teaching again. I didn't want to do that. So what I did was I said, how can I teach people how to make a business without them knowing that they're learning how to make a business? I also know in our culture, I don't know about everybody else, but I know in our culture, in the black community, it's very difficult. What's going on? How you doing? Thanks for coming. It's very difficult to get our people to move. So knowing that, um, I had to come up with a way to get people to start a business without them knowing that they're doing it. Another thing that when it comes to people in poverty, fair, and we're not understood or taught financials and how business and stuff is created and how to do these type of things. So that was another thing that I thought of, well, how can I get these people to do something that they don't know that they're doing? Then the whole thing was, well, people want me to do this. Well, because I can't leave making a game to go teach these people how to do this. I don't need the money in the first place, so I wouldn't do it in the first place. I'm actually doing something I'm happy in. This is my passion. So I said, how can I give everybody what they want, but not only teach a group of people how to make a business, but how can I teach millions of people at the exact same time how to make a business? You get what I'm saying? So that's where I came up with this economy. And that's when I came up with Hidden Gaming right here. So and then I keep working on the Abraxas key, and that's where I came with the Abraxas key. And then the cool idea came, boom. What if I could make everybody a Web3 company at the exact same time? So um, that's where we're here now. So the biggest thing, the biggest trick out of Hidden Studios, once you guys know, if you guys know our logo, which is the eye, the biggest trick in it, I hide things in plain sight. This is why I don't tell you guys things. I tell you everything, but I don't tell you a lot of the symbolism of what I'm doing actually. So I tell you the cool things and stuff like that, but I don't tell you the amazing shit that's actually happening. So I tell you the cool shit, but I'll never tell you the amazing shit that blow your minds in these type of updates. So the goal for people to do something, for you to get people to do something, they have to do something that they know. They have to get them to do it. You have to have them do something that they. How it works. To get them to do something that you want them to do, they have to know that they don't. They can't know that they're actually doing it. So this is how the governments around the world, right? It's how the governments around the world is taking control of the world, basically, because they got people going to school, going to college, doing all this type of stuff like that. But they have people thinking that's a good thing to do it. I want to go to college and go to school to get a good job and stuff like that. So it's like subconsciously doing things that's bad for them, subconsciously destroying their own lives, and it's because it's the goal of their governments. So what I wanted to do was do it the opposite way around. How can I make you guys do something positive for yourself without you guys knowing it? So the best way to do it is to create a video game and have you and build the gameplay loop in a video game, right? Where you guys are actually running businesses, you're doing things. For example, the stuff that James doing. He's literally so James and Fuzzy, the stuff that y'all doing, right? Chopping trees, mining ore, doing that stuff like that. Y'all literally are doing business and employment jobs and don't even realize that you're doing it, and you're having fun doing it. So yes, it's literally Hidden Studios is playing with psychosis right there. So again, when y'all also said you need gas to do a lot of the stuff here, right? But just want y'all to know y'all can go get the gas at the gas station. Just go to the gas pump, y'all can buy gas. Just let y'all know that. Just let you know that. The gas is in the game already. You gotta either find it or you go to the gas stations. Just want y'all to know. But yeah, so when you go to the gas station, right, and buy the gas, now just imagine that that gas station is owned by a player. So now that player makes money from you buying gas from that gas station because you need the gas to do a lot of the stuff inside the game for cooking, to work a lot of the machines and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? So again, that goes into the psychosis of me building an economy, building the gameplay loop where you guys are doing something, which is running a business, and you guys don't even know that you're doing it. Y'all just see you guys shooting zombies. Y'all gonna be killing each other, doing all types of stuff like that. But in reality, that's not what you're doing. You're actually running a business. So that's the cool thing about Hidden Studios. We wanted to put that aside of the thing. We actually wanted to get everybody to do something that they didn't know that they were actually doing. You get what I'm saying? So let me look at the comments. Go read these real quick. Pardon me, you guys. Yeah, you just become a Abraxas key holder. Yes, that is correct. You have everybody here has a Abraxas key. What is the plane? Oh, right now we're 50 per server right now. So that's the first number until we gonna try to go to like 120. And if we make as the map get bigger, we'll optimize the game even more and more and more, and then we'll add more people to the game, to service. Pardon me. And this is why we're going. This is the reason why we're going for funding. That's the reason why we need funding. We don't need funding for anything else but just to make the game even more bananas, right? So that's it. The game is finished. Like I told you guys before, before some of you guys came in here, the game is already finished. We could just polish the game and give it to you guys right now, but we just choose to make the game like crazy as hell. So we're not finished, no near finished, but we actually technically have a finished product. We could just put 60 different missions in the game, and the whole gameplay loop could be you guys just surviving, building houses, type of stuff like that. We just don't want to do that because everybody's doing that. Can I make my own 3D model like unique vehicles? Yes, that's what people are already doing. Fuzzy. What we have Web3 company, as every single one of you now that has an Abraxas key owns a Web3 company. Uh, yeah. So everything is right under the people noses. That's why that's why our name is Hidden Studios. That's why we have an eye. So hopefully you guys start to look at the symbolism inside of the name and everything like that. I tell you, I put in plain sight in front of your eyes, but you guys don't get it, but it's fine because you're not supposed to. If you guys would get everything, I would be like, okay, this is not going to work. If you guys would literally crack every code, then this wouldn't work. Um, hey man, you missed some great. Okay, you talk to him. Fill me in, please. Okay, let me see. Sorry, I just want to catch up real quick. I would have not started a YouTube or Twitch channel unless I had the cam. Yeah, see, yeah, it's a good thing. Like like Javier is again people. I don't even think G is a people person when it comes to like being in cameras and stuff like that. So Grant as well. So the it's it's opening a lot of possibilities for you guys. And I remember the space at Twitter when you said Hidden Studios is totally different. Yeah, yeah, okay. No, I like to troll you guys. That's one of the things that I do a lot of this stuff right here. Like the stuff I'm showing you is to troll you guys actually. So I do like a lot of symbolism to troll you. To be honest with you, that's one of my favorite things. I troll the community all the time. So y'all, I troll y'all all the time. And y'all just don't even know that I'm trolling y'all guys. But so a lot of the stuff that I troll y'all guys with this business stuff, which I tell you something that doesn't even tell you anything. So I could be talking to you, tell you something, and you be like, so this I want you to know that when I'm talking to you guys, just know that 99% of the stuff isn't the full thing. So it's like, okay, it's some fire hidden under what he's saying to us. You get what I'm saying? So it's some heat behind what he's saying. So he's just telling us I'm really excited about what he's telling us, but it's something bigger than what he's telling us. You get what I'm saying? Is there a troll emote? No, I don't think so. We can get one though. Yeah. So we're very different. We're very different. And again, the what this is why the Web3 space is afraid of us because they don't want to they want this to get out there. So they try to make it seem like we're not doing anything when we are making the most innovative stuff on the planet. To be honest with you, but let's get into the next thing. All right. So hidden gaming. Now, right now, you guys can actually sign up to this today. You better sign up to this today. It don't. There's nothing there. All right, just let you know. I'm gonna be working on it throughout this weekend. Working on the stuff here. Working on it. But you guys will be able to sign up to it today. So you better make an account. Make accounts and you can see the pretty cool stuff. You got inboxes, profile. You can make a profile. You can get badges and stuff like that. You can follow each other. Um, activity and stuff like that. You can get milestones, all type of stuff like that, right? So you have all that type of stuff. So 1 second. Let's see. I don't know how to get back. These courses. You have communities, all type of stuff like that. So there's a lot of stuff coming into this stuff. You'll have a back office too. When it comes to our YouTubers will have their own stuff that they can basically go live in here as well. All that type of stuff like that. So this will be a good place for Javier, you guys that's making content. You guys will be able to go in here and actually have a lot full of contact with your community members. And you'll be able to make on your own courses and stuff like that as well too. So it's like Patreon as well too. So you got your little Patreon here as well. You go to community, you'll be able to talk to each other. Got the little Facebook type of situation going on right here. And so we got like two different social medias, but this one right here is for like Cosmic key holders and Abraxas key holders. Well, actually all the key holders, to be honest with you. But the big business part is for Abraxas key holders only. But we're gonna open up other stuff here where we teach you guys how to make computers, like build gaming PCs and stuff like that. As you guys know, that we're actually gonna be donating gaming PCs to our community, so they can become content creators. For the people that want to become content creators, that is where some of our funding is going to go to, where is helping people become content creators. We also are going to be signing content creators, for example, giving you guys a bonus of $10,000 up front to get you guys your mind right. Um, I think some of you guys already know this already. This is the plan that we have for you guys with Hidden Gaming. That for you guys that want to become content creators, we'll fund your equipment expenses, and then we give you $10,000, and then you basically we would also teach you inside of this as well. Things that will help your content and stuff, like show you the different types of people, show you different types of YouTubers that you can learn from, all that type of stuff like that. So it's gonna have all that type of stuff. It's gonna be a very educational, uh, um, um, a very educational platform for the community, for you guys to go here, and you have to have a key, Tyrell key and up, to actually join the content creator community, program to basically get the thing. So it's gonna be a long list of that. Trust me, it's gonna be a long list of that. We also have to vet the person as well. So it's gonna be a huge waiting list on it. So just know that this is things that's coming. Um, what's going on, Fez? Can you can you mute yourself, brother? I think they. I can't. I don't have my headphones on, but I don't know if everybody else can hear you. But anyway, all right. So you guys, what's your thoughts on this? This is the platform. It has a lot more. A lot more is coming. You need the keys to get into it. This is the Web3 side of the community. So there's like free to play players won't have access to this. But this is the Web3 side. All right. So thoughts, comments, questions to this as well. So this is again, this is going to have um, a lot of actually I removed Patrick Jones. It's actually supposed to be me, but 1 second. Okay, so as you see, there's nothing here. So I actually had to build upon this. But yeah, yeah, you missed a bit. You missed a lot. Don't worry, we're recording it though. We missed a lot. Well, I got some more. I got some more bombs for you though. Don't worry about it. I got some more bombs. No, don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Just me. That's for everybody. That's why we had to you know. All right. So James, I'm sorry, I missed the thing. I think smart people buy people, which creates loyalty and yeah, yeah, 100%. Yeah. Um, the thing about it is, again, we're creating an IP that's built on business. Like I don't want to create something with fluffy cats and shit like that. We got books coming. We got chapter 3 coming for the book for the lore. Chapter 3, you guys are gonna be it's gonna build the world for you guys. So that's coming. We got a lot more stuff for the IP, but we wanted to make sure that you guys like. I just disagreed. I want y'all to also know this one thing. I am, as you guys know, I am a business developer. I study, I break down, and I build up businesses. This is what I do. Right? I was in Philadelphia. I was known as the most creative business developer there. So I was hired a lot in Philadelphia. So I have broken down every popular Web3 game economy and the way they built their game and the way how they're going to pay out to their people. And none of it makes sense. It's unsustainable. Every one of them is unsustainable. So I know you guys have probably heard of revenue shares and all that type of stuff like that. That they're going to literally be getting pennies. Literally getting pennies. But the games aren't going to win. I mean, not going to make it because gamers are they're not targeting right now. So we see what we're doing right now. We took the slow route. Why people cared about buying their Discords, buying their Twitters. We took the slow route by building organically, and we're building a player base and a fan base from the stuff that we're building here. And that's what you're supposed to do. So when the game gets popular and blows up, you guys will reap the benefits, number one. But still, the people that comes in late will never lose. That's what we've made sure. So there is no. Let's just say that Alluvium did win somehow, but their community get paid pennies because we know that we can make billions of dollars ourselves. We wanted to get, we wanted to give half of that. Well, it's possible to have half away to it. Not all the time. Sometimes we will make 100% of the billion, but we wanted to give up to half of that, what we make yearly, to the community. So not everybody in the community would get it, of course, right? So free to play players won't get half of the revenue, but we wanted to make sure that that was a possibility where there will be millionaires inside of our community and made from this community, right? And that's actually literally almost 100% guarantee that could happen. And the reason why I say almost is because I can get sick, but I'm not going to get sick. I'm taking care of myself, you guys. But why I say it is a possibility is because Hidden Studios is starting to gain a crazy community, a crazy following with you guys. You guys support the fuck out of us, and we're creating a game. So the difference between why I say it's almost 100% guarantee is because I want you guys to really understand this. The developers of the game is the founder of the game, and the co-developer is literally like a best friend of mine now. So we're not relying on a outsource of people to build this game. And the game is already finished. Again, we just got to polish it. But we are adding a lot of fucking features to it. So the core foundation of the game, since you guys already technically got a DayZ already, we basically built DayZ already. We're just adding a lot more shit to it. All right, so that's why the success rate is higher with us. And our strategy that we're going to be doing, marketing to getting player big name people to play the game, getting the game shown on different types of traditional gaming websites and stuff like that. We're not doing any Web3 marketing at all. Everything that we're doing is all traditional gaming. IGN, going to not E3, that's just dead, but you get the point. Like going to Summerfest and all those stuff like that, doing those type of things. The idea of Comic Con and stuff like that, with what Gala Games did, that was just a bad move. Because not everybody in Comic Con is gamers. They're anime watchers and stuff like that. So it's just in Web3 they just don't know how to put their footing and connect with gamers. They just out of touch, out of touch. So we're gonna be doing everything the correct way. Again, not marketing, no Web3 marketing at all. It does not make any sense to do that. Until Web3 is becoming a gaming thing, we will not market inside of Web3. All right. So you guys got that. You guys also kind of understand hidden hidden verse right here. We're actually working on this, fixing. We're getting an app made soon for 2D. We have two different apps. One for hidden verse. This app will be in the game. So this is the app that your character is actually gonna be able to pull up. So like this is gonna be our version of Twitter inside of the game right here. The character will be able to. So whatever you post up, you'll be able to post selfies and stuff of your character inside of the game. So when you take pictures of your character, take pictures of your cars, your house, and stuff like that, it will be on here from the game. Here, this is just going to be a app where you can just learn quickly. If you're a content creator, you can just post up your stuff from your phone and stuff like that, and put it up here and stuff like that. All right, so those things here, and we're almost finished. The next thing I want to show you guys. Shit, I shouldn't do that. 1 second. This thing. Alrighty, give me a second. I want to show you the idea of the launcher. And we're building two. And how Abraxas key holders can have their own launcher as well. No, it's okay that you should be sweating. It's good. It's a good thing. All right. So let's go to the launcher. So I'm going to give you the ideas. Another bomb right here for you guys. So it's multiple different types of things. The servers, as you guys can see, we're going to be building multiple forms of it, and then we're preparing to have it where our community, our Abraxas key holders, will have their own launchers. So, um, um, when people launch the game, it will actually have, let's for example, say VIP or anybody that has pictures. The launcher could have literally your brand on it. So it could say, it will have like Myth Story of Abraxas, but it can say whatever you want it to say on here. So it can be like the game over here, like Myth Story of Abraxas game, and it can say right here your logo, your name, your stuff like that, whatever the case may be. So when we update the game, you guys will get the update to the game. So we will have it all updated from all you guys servers where the game will update for you guys. All of the news, you guys will have all of our news, and you'll be able to add your own news to stuff that you're adding to your game. So this thing's gonna be crazy. We're working on it right now to where you can also, you guys won't have this part of here, but it will have you can, friends. We're doing the languages right here. We only got right now two right here. But we're adding all of the languages. Eventually, it's going to have friends. We can invite each other. It's going to have a lot of stuff on our launcher. So this is the basic launcher, though. The next launcher, which we're still blueprinting that one. We're still blueprinting that one, and that one is going to be for the key holders. So the key holders and the free to play people will have two different launchers. The reason why is that is because the key holders get to play everything early. So we will always update the key holders launcher first before. So y'all guys get updates. Y'all get early updates versus free to play players. So y'all get to play everything first before they come in. So that's why y'all have two different launchers. Now that launcher comes with a whole NFT market, and it will come with that you guys will be able to buy from. You also will be able to trade with each other as well, and then a lot more features that I'm not going to talk about right now. But you get the point. All right. So we are cooking some shit up for you guys. And that launcher is going to be completely bananas. So we will have about, let's say, three different versions of social media type of situation. Multiple launches be confusion for players? No, absolutely not. Here's why. Because the way how the servers, so again, servers, when you guys open your servers, right? They no longer have to download our game. That makes sense, James? They no longer have to download our game. So what that means is they don't have to come to our website, which means that you guys can, which again, this all goes in here. We talk about all that stuff here. We'll have all that stuff in here, where they don't have to come to our website to buy the game. They can come to your website, download the game from your website, and then they can play it from your. They could just get the game from there. So again, all that type of stuff like that it'll be the exact same game, but it will be what your server has. So why not have the launcher give ability to access three types of to access three types access, if that makes sense? Because the free to play players, again, the people that have keys, if you read what the keys do, you guys get access to the development. So what that means is you guys play everything early. You get to test things early. That's why the first one, the second launcher is that the first one is just for free people. So if people wanted to just play Mr. Abraxas, they'll come to us and just come on the website, download it, boom, they could just play the game. But if they want to own a key, then they can again come to our website, buy it there as well, and then they get access to the business marketplaces and stuff like that. That's how we'll be able to turn the difference between if it's a free to play player, they get their marketplace over there, and then if it's a key player, then they will have the business marketplace where that's where you'll be able to buy stuff for your businesses and stuff like that in that marketplace in that launcher. Um, Now the difference between you guys launcher is for a brand. Again, you don't have to do that. It's not a thing that you guys have to do. But if you want to build brand awareness and identity for yourself, then you can use your own launcher. Again, even the way how the game even comes on, you will be able to customize that. So like our main screen can be totally different than yours. The main menu could be totally different than yours. So it's a lot that's coming with the Abraxas key that you know that that it will make sense when you guys when we get a little further in development on that. It'll make a lot more sense to you guys. It's very deep. It's very deep. Again, this is business stuff I'm talking about. This is all business stuff. So again, as you guys learn business, you'll understand why it would be beneficial to have your own launcher. Yes, you can customize everything. Yes, everything will be customizable. Just like how you can decorate the houses, is you can decorate your business because it's yours. So we can use our own domain and frame it. Yes, yes. You can literally name. You can make a website, name the website whatever you want, make it colors whatever you want. Yeah. So you can do all types of stuff with your stuff. So yes, all that stuff will be inside of this training course right here, just showing you the possibilities of everything that you can do and how to build it for yourself. Again, I want to make sure you guys understand that the game will always be the exact same game. It's just when it comes. So another reason why is it will be important to brand yourself and your identity and stuff like that. So when people want to join your server, they can just go to your website and download your launcher and put it on their website on their computer, so they don't have to go go to our game, play or open up our game, look for the server inside of our game. They can just click and play your game. You play your version. If that makes sense. It makes it very seamless. So the whole goal, which is why we're partnering with blockchains and all that stuff like that, to make everything smooth selling, make everything easy for everybody. We don't want nobody to be sitting there having to fight a final boss before they get to play the game. All right. Yes, yes, yes. Same game with different doorways with different security levels. Yes, absolutely. That's exactly what it is. No different. Exactly what it is. This is nothing different. It's the same game, just basically different looks. Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, so Fish, if you're a dev, you understand what I'm saying. Then you should understand what I'm saying. Yeah, 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 yep, yeah. So again, like I said, you guys, your launchers will have our updates, patch notes, but you guys will be able to add your stuff to it. So if you wanted to add, like, for example, a partnership between James and Fuzz. Let's say Fuzz and James, because they have Abraxas keys. They can say we're going to do a partnership together, right? And let's just say that Fuzz and James community becomes big. They got big communities, so they'll be able to announce that. And then now, when someone launch up the game, the first thing they need to see is Fuzzy and James partnership. You get what I'm saying? So let's just say that Fuzzy and James came up to me and said, "Hey, we want to do which would drive me crazy, but I don't mind. When y'all guys ask me to put anything into the game, except the dragon guard, the dog, James, it just has to make sense. Unless you go make a SCP of it and then put it into the game. But there's always ways around it, right? There's always ways around to get what you want done inside of here. Um, um, so whenever you guys want, it doesn't matter. If it's feasible, I'll make sure I put it. I'll do it for you guys. So let's just say that James and Fuzzy said, "Hey, we wanted to create a business or a type of franchise, whatever the case may be. We want you guys to develop it for us, and they want to go half and half on it. So they, 50%, the 50% of the 25 for 25, when another person buys that business. So and that's with any other service. So let's just say that other people want to have that business inside of their service as well. They would get 25, 25. Just let you know. So that's another cool thing about owning shit, like owning your own brand and stuff like that. Because it doesn't matter what server it is. Once people buy it, you get paid. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. Um, um, Open-minded developer. Yeah, I'm super open-minded. I don't want to close off to anything. To to the people. You guys are the reason why I'm who I am. So I don't never will not put you guys first. So you guys so that's so Fuzzy and James has a business idea. They get it developed. They pay for the development of it, and then they announce, hey, new business coming out. This is what it does. This is what we're gonna be able to do. It's if it's a business, if it's a franchise, and then the game, people can go into the game and then they just go buy it. So if they support them. So that's another way. So you know how people say want to support me, Patreon type of shit like that. This whole studio just basically took all of the features of things at work and just put it into a business for you guys, without you guys even knowing that you had that. And that's what the key does. All right. Um, one second. One second. Just if you guys have any questions or comments, we're about to wrap it up here, and I'll be right back. So y'all guys do that. So, so you can basically get to know me because you're new to the community. So get to know me a little more. I'm gonna explain why I have the concept that I have when it comes to the community. I'd rather make my community rich, and I'd rather have my community be my VCs versus me going to a VC that will want to fuck up the game. You get what I'm saying? That's out of touch. So I'd rather have the people that's playing my game fund my game. You get what I'm saying? So I'd rather them be the ones. So if I wanted to create a new game, I'll come to the people that I made rich. You get what I'm saying? So I'll just come to my people like, hey, I need $100 million. The community will have it. Like that's nothing. Here, we'll build a new game. You get what I'm saying? And I don't have to worry about, hey, let's do this to make microtransactions and shit like that, and then fuck the game up. That's that. You get what I'm saying? So I rather make it to where my community is rich, where my community is my bank. If I ever need funding, if I never needed a loan or whatever the case may be to build another game, I come to my community versus go to a bank, which will put me in debt. Yeah, and yeah, but that's how the whole people like VIP instantly said after this he's not investing in anything else. We got people like Grant said he would never touch blockchain other if it's not if I'm not doing anything in blockchain, it's not he's not putting any money into blockchain. And that's the type of thing that these other Web3 projects will want to have people feel that way. Where look, if it ain't this, I don't trust it. You get what I'm saying? So that type of thing is that's the relationship I want to build. I want to make my community where it's like it's in house, it's a family. You get what I'm saying? So if you guys say, let's just say that, fuck it, VIP wanted to start a business. He wanted to start a business and say a trucking company or some shit like that. And he needed money. He can come to us. You get what I'm saying? So it's more than just video games and shit like that. So if anybody wanted to do anything, you guys, we would have the money for you. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'd rather be the type of developer I am where I give the money half of our earnings up to half of our earnings. Because again, we can still make 100%, but up to half of our earnings to the community. I'd rather make the community rich, so we won't have none of us have to worry about anything. You get what I'm saying? So, you have to. And another thing, I come from money. I just want you to know for you guys, some of you already know, but who don't know that I already come from money. So I already done all of the fly fancy shit, and I don't like to go outside or people anyway. So it's like I don't, I don't care about Lambos. Only have one ass. I don't. I'm not really a fan of a lot of different things. I don't go outside. So it's like, what am I going to do with the money? You get what I'm saying? So it's like I'd rather just give it back, to the people who made me. So that's the most important thing. And to build an empire, to build the best empire is to build the best dynasty. You get what I'm saying? So that's my goal. You know. Will all links be in Discord under link channels? What do you mean by that? Sorry about that. I missed that question. Yeah, well, Fuzzy, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't understand greed, because I don't understand scamming or greed. There's those two things I just can't. I can't wrap my hand around it. Like I was so enthusiastic. Before I get off here, I want to really explain this to you guys about how I felt about blockchain. I was really enthusiastic about the blockchain and Web3, the community, not the technology, the community. I was really enthusiastic. Like, hey, we want to go help these people build the best thing to take down the corporations of the shit that. Because I want you to understand, a lot of the corporation shit you see today, I helped build. So, um, I don't like my past for that. You get what I'm saying? So my goal is to take that. If you realize that me and Dan we hate AAA companies. We hate corporations. I was a part of that. I was a part of corporations. I seen the dirty shit that they do. You know what I'm saying? So our goal is to take them down. But then I just seen the corruption, the exact same, but the difference between Web 3 and Web 2 is Web 3 don't know shit. It's like brain dead monkeys over here. Versus at least the people over in Web 2, they're clever. They got brains. They got like backgrounds and stuff like that. Web 3 is just people like crypto dudes, just got lucky off a Dogecoin or Bitcoin or whatever the case may be. No backgrounds, no type of intelligence. These guys are idiots. So once I seen that, my enthusiastic and my optimism of Web3 community went out the window. So the Twitter, I was going to make it where I was marketing to Web3. Once I seen that, I said, "Oh hell no!" I said, "I'm gonna use this Twitter is now for me to speak my goddamn mind." I said, "No, this me marketing to this whole the crypto Twitter is over. I do not care about none of these guys. Now this is a personal Twitter of mine. The reason why I didn't change the name to my Twitter yet is because I want people to know it's me talking. You get what I'm saying? If I change it to Seth, they won't know it's me. You get what I'm saying? So I love it there, so they know it's me talking. So it's the only reason I got his studios up there. And by the way, I don't need crypto Twitter at all. So I can give a shit less what they think of what if they want to play our game or not. They're not going to play the game anyway. So it's like I can give a shit about crypto Twitter. So that's what I just want y'all to know. I was enthusiastic with crypto Twitter at first. Now I am no longer a fan of crypto Twitter at all. I do not like crypto Twitter. I do not like crypto. Crypto. Y'all know I hate crypto bros. I'm not a fan of Web3, the Web3 community, the culture behind it, nothing like that. It's just too much scamming. It's too much hurting people. It's too much brain dead shit. I'm just not a fan of it. So I just can't fathom it. I believe if you do what you say you're gonna do, you'll make way more money. I don't understand. I had millions of dollars. I had. It's keyword had. Most of it went into the game. I had millions of dollars. I'm still doing good, but I had millions of dollars before. Right. So millionaire, been that before. So I never understood the fact that people are stealing $8 million, $2 million, $1 million, six figures. The difference between having six figures and $1 million is no difference. I can, if you got six figures, you can buy the exact same car that a millionaire can buy. There's no difference between the two. So I don't understand why people are stealing this low amount of money. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Because if you do if you do what you say you're gonna do and put out what you say you're gonna do, if you can make tens and hundreds and generational wealth if you do it. I don't understand why people scam. It doesn't make no fucking sense. Because you'll make way more money being a man of your word or a woman of your word versus stealing from people. Because then you destroy your whole legacy, your name. It could take you 90 years to build a reputation and 90 seconds to destroy the shit. So, with that being said, I said fuck that. Fuck the whole Web3 community. I'm not dealing with them. I will work with the blockchains. I will not work with any of the games. So, because if I see anybody that's a game marketing to Web3 communities, I will not want anything to do with them. I do not want to hold hands with those people because that means there's a potential that they're stealing from people, and I do not stand for that. I will not sell my soul for any, and J VIP. I think you guys are the only people know. Y'all know I already turned down millions of dollars from greedy ass corporations. I already done it already. It's not about money for me. It's not about money. I'm not here for money. I would like money, yes, absolutely, but I know I can get it myself. I don't need greedy corporations or just partner up and hold hands with scammers. And I don't want people to do that. I don't want that being part of my legacy. I have children. Also, this is a passion project for some of you that don't know. I have a deceased daughter, which one of the main characters, Athena, which is a commander. She's based off of my daughter. You get what I'm saying? So I don't want to taint that. I don't want to taint the whole concept and the idea of keeping my daughter's name alive by partnering up with scammers and shit like that. That doesn't make any sense. I'm about character. I'm a man of honor and stuff like that. So I don't want to put that type of thing, and I have like my children had to grow up to see shit like that, and nah, I don't want that to be a thing. So when it comes to these people, I want nothing to do with them at all. Well, give out 100 UST. Say we 3 billion people. Yeah, yeah. Well, people don't know that it takes about $138,000 to feed a country, a small country, a country in poverty. One in three people in poverty countries don't have a toilet. So when you understand that, and when it comes to Americans, right, we're the most um, um, ungrateful motherfuckers. That's the most nicest way I can put it. Before I start getting mean, as they say, that's before I start getting mean. I really don't like Americans, by the way. Also, too, I'm an American myself, but the greed that we have here and the ungrateful and unworthiness of this country is ridiculous. $18,000 a year is rich to someone else in a different country. So when you have that type of you know earning potential that you can make, even if it's working at McDonald's, and you have people around the world that's starving, people that's dying every day, literally someone is dying right now. Um, you know, I just can't get down with people like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's about character. That's one thing about me. It's about character. So I stand with that. So that's what this game is built on. This character. Well, not this game because we're more than a game, but you get the point. I'm gonna read you guys thing. I think many of the 3 players came from the affiliate marketing show. What do you mean? What are you talking about, James? Just some stuff I think about because hunger is sad. Yeah, or no clothes. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, yeah. I've been talking to people about doing something that Axie Infinity did, but something better, giving people um, ways to play our game. Because everybody go mobile games fucking garbage. But I was like, what if we can give the people computers and stuff like that? 'Cause that's what I really want to get people the computers to, which is people in different countries, not people in America. But if you are in America, I'm not going to turn you down. But I mainly want to give it to people in different countries. But then you got people, again, course of greed. I go, well, they don't have internet and shit. Like, how the fuck do you know? How you know they don't got internet? How you know they don't got electricity? How the fuck they charge their phones up? It don't make no goddamn sense. You know what I'm saying? So, once I start hearing those type of conversations with people, I leave them alone. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, 100%. No, 100%. I think that's another reason why I can't get down with it. Like a lot of these Web3 people, they come from affiliate marketing and MLMs. You can just tell the way their personality is. I don't trust anybody that's all about the bag. Because then I had to ask the question: would you kill the world to save yourself? You get what I'm saying? So, and people that it's all about the bag would kill the world to save themselves. And then if you kill the world to save yourselves and you have the bag, you have nowhere to buy anything, which is stupid. So, your lifespan being short isn't worth your money being long. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of that stuff right there, it's all about just doing good things. Let's see. Sorry about that. Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, I want you guys to know that you guys aren't dealing with someone that's here for myself. Like I said, I live a good life already. Got a beautiful woman, beautiful kids that get on my goddamn nerves, some stupid ass cats, and my family is cool. You get what I'm saying? So now it's about making other people's life better. Well, yeah, we'll help you be able to do that. That's the goal. That's the goal. That's why we want to make the community rich. So if we make the community rich, you'll be able to do stuff like that where it won't be a dream. I got two of them. They got two super cats. You never for yourself. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I come from from day one. Super J and actually SA VIP, and I think Cedric too. So Cedric know me for a year, so as well. They would tell you Super J know me for about three years so far, and they would tell you I never changed. I've been this exact same person from day one. That's one thing that you all would notice from me. I would never change. And his Prince would bring his monkey ass in here. Which what the hell is he at? Somebody tag Prince. Tell him to get his ass in here. Prince will tell you he known me for 10 years. Yeah, I never changed. I've been the same person since he met me. My mom will tell you I never changed. I've been the same person. Same values. So, I'm glad that you guys like what I got here. Hopefully you guys now see the difference of what Brass's key is about. Um, yeah, my wife want to do that stuff. She want to do stuff for artists and stuff. So we got a lot of goals that we want to do for people. You know, we want to make outside of ourselves. Yeah. So, if you have any questions, you guys know. The video is recorded, so you guys. Yeah. And I always make sure I fix things. I was trying my best for a whole fucking year to get away from that NFT shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. Not that I didn't want to do NFTs anymore, but it's the point. It was like I wanted to. When you hold one of our things, you feel something. You know what I'm saying? So, for technology, I always say this: for technology to be for people, it have to be for people first. You know what I'm saying? So, I wanted to create something with that, and that's why I made the Braxton's Keys. I spend a lot of time on it. I'm still working on it my damn self right now. It's still not finished yet. To me, I'm never satisfied with anything I do. To be honest with you, I think everything I do is trash. But uh, when it comes to me putting these out here to you guys, I want to make sure that you guys know that I just didn't want you guys just holding a bag or like that. I see this shit all day, every day, and I tease these people. I just didn't want to create something for that, like that. When it comes to these blockchains and stuff like that, I didn't like. I don't want to use these blockchains as a badge of honor. No, because I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not a partnership where the blockchain takes us to the moon. No, it's the other way around. We take the blockchain to the moon. You get what I'm saying? Um, and it's supposed to be a symbiotic relationship. You know, they help us in the beginning, and then we moon them in the end. You get what I'm saying? So so it's supposed to be a symbiotic relationship, and a lot of, if not all, of the other projects in the space, they don't get that. They use them as badges of honor. I personally want the space to grow, right? Yeah, and I want the blockchains to access one moon. You know what I'm saying? Not gamblers. I want the blockchain to go, well, we stand behind you, right? When are you going to take us to the moon? And well, the answer is now. So we wanted to make sure that we do the right thing with these blockchains. Don't use them as a badge of honor. Like, hey, we on, like, Binance is working with us, Avalanche is working with us, Polygon, Shimmer, and these guys. We didn't want that to be a thing. It was like, hey, just put them as fucking stickers on our website. We didn't want that to be a thing. You know, that's no problem. Yeah, we actually used to have a term. We're going to Pluto. We always thought we was going past the moon. We always thought that we was like, the moon is too basic. That's where everybody wants to go and never reached yet. And we was like, well, we're gonna go. We haven't reached the moon yet, but we're gonna go further than that. So we're going all the way back to Pluto. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Y'all hear me? Okay. All right, Jan. See you later, man. Thank you for coming through. And let me see. But yeah, I'm happy that there's new people that y'all are inviting new people. Um, and that's what I wanted. I wanted you guys to come organically. Come organically. You get what I'm saying? I wanted you guys to come organically by uh by because I've been a part of gaming communities, and this is how it works. It's word of mouth. Yo, you see this shit? It's just fire. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Shit like that. You know, um, no FOMO in. Like I don't. Yeah, I'll tell y'all, like, for example, I don't want to say this because I don't want people to take advantage of it, but I'll say this just so you guys know whatever it is, what it is. But I just want you to know it's not gonna happen all the time though. So, for example, like, some people in the community want to get into the promotion, but they had, people, people get paid different times and shit like that, and people just need to also to make money to do it. I didn't want people to FOMO in, so I was like, okay, whatever you can, as long as I could just put you into it. Boom, I'm not going to take the opportunity. Nope. 30 of the day is cut off. Hell no. I'd say by the end of the month. And then if all you got to do is contact and talk to me. And especially if you're a regular, of like a regular supporter, a regular person in the community, engaging with each other and understanding the that and getting to know each other and talking to each other is very important, especially inside of this community. The way the game is ran and everything, that relationships is important. All you gotta do is contact me and say, "Hey, Seth, listen, man, yo, whatever. Let me just get something up together," and boom, okay, cool, whatever, no problem, I got you. So I don't want people to feel like they FOMOing and shit. Just like, I'm just letting you know, like, hey, I got a milestone by the 30th of this month. I'm trying to do that. And again, you guys blow me away every time. Every time you guys blow me away. Because I see these other projects are like scrambling. I'm talking about scratching like crackheads, scratching at the ground, trying to get some type of funding. You know, people are going to spaces, capping, talking about they their token price and all that bullshit they're doing, but making no types of, can't raise up no type of funding. And you guys, I just be like, we're literally almost at the next milestone is 15,000. We're almost there already. We're almost there. So the fact that and that 15,000 is by the end of the month. Just want you to know that, right? And we're almost there already. So we're going on to the next milestone. Before we'll probably do September's milestone and in August, and we be on August. If you get what I'm saying, we probably would do September's. No, I don't say probably. 9 out of 10 we would be working on October's milestone in September. We'll always be a month ahead. Not for the Abraxas key though. No. And the reason I just want you to know, I want you guys to know, going into the FOMO situation. Let's talk about that. I purposely do things for people to lose. I'm a huge chess player. I want people to lose. Here's what I mean by that. And that's gonna sound crazy, because if I know what I have, I just showed you what we right here, right? I know what we have. So the reason why I give so much away is for the people that's paying attention. You pay attention, you win, right? You don't pay attention, you lose. And I do it for the people that don't pay attention. So when everything blows up and everything like that, everybody has two Abraxas keys that people that took part of the promotion. Two Abraxas keys. People like, holy shit, how you got that? So now you got one business, and now you're able to sell another one. So when we cut off of the Abraxas keys, right, and then everybody come in and say, yo, I want one of those businesses. Can I open up a server of my own and shit like that? The answer is no. You can't get it from us. Now who you have to get it from? The community. You get what I'm saying? So now you guys will have, let's say that, they do and this is what I think that you should do with NFTs. If you want to make scarcity, this is how you create scarcity. This is how you take this is how you moon prices. Instead of doing 10,000, let's just do it where a certain time we go to open beta, we cut off the Abraxas keys. If we're giving away a lot of them, right? But what I mean by we're giving away a lot of them, we're just doing ways where you guys can get them. And the reason why we're doing that is so you guys help us do certain things. You guys get certain things that we give, like big money items. And when everyone comes, they see the price of those things and say, "Holy shit, it was $12,000." People that's gonna make people run away, right? Which is good. But they don't know that we do promotions like this. So when they do go, when the game blows up and everything like that, and then they got to pay that price, but they come to us and say, "All right, well, I gotta pay the 12,000. All right, let me pay the 12,000. Let me get the Abraxas key." And it's like, well, we don't sell it no more. That was a pledge thing for us to raise funding. We no longer do it. So now they got to go to the people that we was giving it away to the whole time, the people that was paying attention. So now the key was never actually what? It was never actually $12,000. Just want you to know. So boom, more mind blowing shit. You know what I'm saying? Their key was never actually 12 grand. The price of the key is what you guys make it. So instead of doing 10,000. No, but yeah, well, of course, after you see it, right, now, but you're new, right? You're new, and now after you see the price, after you see everything, now you see the price, now it makes sense. Now it makes sense, and it's actually undervalued. Right? It's undervalued. Like, holy shit, it should be worth way more than that, right? Of course, because you guys are new, right? But of course, I'll put the key there at a price where people will look at it like, what the fuck is wrong with these guys? You get what I'm saying? It's a $12,000 NFT. You get what I'm saying? So it wasn't a thing for me to actually want that. I put it there for people for shock factor. Like these guys got $12,000 NFTs. You get what I'm saying? But and what would that create? That thought process will make people go fuck out of here. You get what I'm saying? And just walk away. But I know what I'm building. So when you're trying to give away gold, I seen this retweeted yesterday. When you're trying to give away gold, and people don't take it, who is it hurting? Is it hurting me? Absolutely not. I know what I got. I don't give a shit. Go ahead. You get what I'm saying? You'll be back. When you realize what it actually is. You be like, holy shit. But now, the way we're doing it, instead of doing a collection of 10,000, we just cut it off. So let's just say that only 100 Abraxas keys is out there. And all 100 of them is between you guys. You get what I'm saying? So those who pay attention wins. I like the losers. I like paying it. I like doing shit for losers. Because you go, because here's the thing. You try to give a person a hug, right? You want to give them a hug, but so much shit is going on in the world. They just say, no, I don't want the hug. But you could have just paid them after the hug. For give me a hug, here's $1,000. you know. So I like to do shit like that. You never know. Yeah, I thank you, Fuzzy. I'm always always think about the future. I don't never think about today. And it's all like I said. It's, everything I do is chess. Chess moves. Always chess moves. So when you look at stuff, our stuff, and everything I said, is symbolism. Everything I do is symbolism. You look at the prices of everything, you go, holy shit, it's expensive. I don't want to do that. You know. But yeah, you gotta play on ignorance. You gotta play on ignorance. You gotta play on ignorance. You make them lose, and you know, and then you see the face that they have when they feel like when they realize they lost. So I play for the losers. I like making people lose. So that's why we do a lot of stuff. So we do promotions, and we're gonna do them every month, just to do milestones to keep the game. Just like again, and also I just want you to know the reason why I started the milestone thing, because I want to set a statement too. I want to set a statement because now we get new people coming in. Now new people coming in. We get new people coming in, and new people are investing in. I'm not upset about that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not upset, but that wasn't my goal. My main people that invest, like even Cedric, VIP, Javier, y'all was proving a point. I just want y'all to know that. I think we almost at 50. Like my main people that supports the project, y'all was proving a point. And again, that's something I didn't tell y'all, but I'll tell you guys now. Y'all was proving a point that I didn't even know y'all was proving. Y'all was proving a point that Ponzinomics is cap. Games can be successful with a core base. But now new people are coming in. Which the new people that's coming in, which is Fuzzy, Fizz, we got more people buying into our digital assets now. And now you guys are proving a point. Now it's a different point that's being proven now. Now, first it was the main group showing that Ponzinomics is cap. You don't need that shit. Now, what you guys, the new people, are proving is this is what happens when organic word of mouth is being built. Now new people are coming in from being told from other friends and stuff like that, and now they are buying into something, and then it's basically full circle around. So full circle, full circle, full circle, full circle. It's basically the same shit. We're showing Ponzinomics is cap as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't need to have people go get people and stuff like that. People word of mouth. I didn't tell Fuzzy to tell Fitz to bring come in. I want y'all to also know one guy, Clay. Here's a funny turn of events. Clay introduced Trevor, one of our biggest investors. Clay introduced Trevor to us, right? Right. I thought Clay was a new member. Clay been here longer than VIP. He bought something a long time ago and it disappeared. Right? He introduced us to Trevor. Not Trevor. Yeah, Trevor. Yeah, I get Trevor and Javier mixed up. Trevor. He introduced us to Trevor. Trevor became one of the biggest investors inside of the product, inside of the game. And then now Trevor went back and told Clay, "Hey, thank you for the opportunity, but you missing out over here." So now Clay like, "Holy shit, I gotta come back." You get what I'm saying? So it's a funny turn of events. We was talking about that. It's like holy shit. That's what happens when real shit is being developed, like real game, and that's what gaming does. That's what gaming is supposed to do. That's what gaming is supposed to do. So we're a huge success that Web3 people are asking for and don't even know. Literally, it's hitting under their nose. Literally, a successful game is already under their nose. Let me see. My buddy Cryptic Monk, Dark Side should be coming as well. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, eventually, well, Fuzzy, I want you to know, like, it's not unfortunate. You don't lose anything because the goal is not to recruit people. You get what I'm saying? That's not the goal. VIP try to bring people. He told people about us. I think Cedric, you said you told people about us. And who gives a shit if they come or not? No, who you tell them? All right, bro. All right, cool. I'm gonna keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? You're not recruiting anybody. You know what I'm saying? That's not the goal. We don't want to do that. Tell them, hey, yo, this is what it is. You know, all right, cool, whatever. You know, but normally they What, I understand that I understand that, and I get that, and I respect that, and I thank you for that. But you gotta understand that we will always get backlash due to we will pay time for other people's miscrimes. Always. That's something that we just can't run away. We gotta what's going on, Dan? Our AAA developers here. We will always pay for the fuckery that AAA games done, right? The AAA gaming studios. We're always, because we're a game, we're always gonna pay for those guys. So if those guys do fuck shit, we always gonna get. We always gonna get backlash for them. And then not only that, we have Web3 implementations into our game. So now we're going to deal with backlashes of the greed of the corporations and now the greed of Web3 bros. So we're always going to deal with that. So when you tell people about us, Fuzzy, they're always going to be on edge due to like either the crypto bros or industry gaming. You get what I'm saying? So this past year has been so hard. It's hard to believe people, but to not listen to your man, he will rethink. No, yeah. But that's the point, right? That's the point. But so both of you got points, right? And Fitz is basically talking about what I'm saying right now. When you continuously, now not everybody has the heart of steel like VIP, right? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of people couldn't go through like how I met VIP. A lot of people would have folded. James. Oh shit, I think because James, VIP, and Cedric came from the same group. I think y'all all dealt with basically the same thing. I'm gonna say not just VIP. I just say Cedric, James, and VIP. Um, they are very strong because of the shit that they put money into. A normal person would have been gave up and said fuck it a long time ago. This is the way that the system is designed for people to try shit, get burnt, and then say fuck it. I'm gonna just be normal, but they have not. So I always have respect for them for that, because that's what happened when you can't. So you can't. Don't fault him, Fuzzy. Don't fault him for that, because that's what we're designed to do when it comes to how the elites had it set up. They have it set up to where you want to try something, you're optimistic to it, you get burnt from humans being humans, and then you're like, man, I don't know, I don't trust anybody. So it makes sense. You get what I'm saying? So, but on the contrast of that, when you lose because you missed out because your homie was telling you, oh, it hurts 10 times more. It hurts 10 times. It hurts 10 times more. It hurts 10 times more when your homie was telling you and you didn't take the opportunity and you passed up on it because what you've been through. It hurts 10 times more though. So I'm on both sides. I'm on both sides. Yeah, so I understand. So I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying because it hurts 10 times more. You should have did it, but you didn't because you're like, nah, I've been burnt so many times. And then when that one opportunity was knocking on your door and you turned it away, yeah, that hurts 10 times. Yep, yeah. So what did VIP say? Can't force people to see greatness, but when it comes, yeah. Yep. Well, Fuzzy, see the thing about our community, and I like the culture that we have shaped here. We shaped a culture of good people. So that guy that you're talking about, he's lucky to have people from someone from this community. And like I said, I think people like what VIP said, what Jay just said, because we built that culture. Whereas like it's in house. Now, I had someone tell me recently in a Discord I was in, and I was an idiot. Funny, I was called an idiot by a Web3 bro. Me, an idiot from Web3 bro. And why was I an idiot? I was an idiot because I chose to not use third party marketplaces. He's like, you're cutting so many ways and avenues of money off. I said, am I? Or am I cutting off the gamblers? Because my community won't be there. Gamers isn't going to open seas. You get what I'm saying? You're talking about the same people that eat Cheez-Its and Hot Pockets. I want you to understand that. Now, you're probably wondering, like, what's the difference with the gamers, the people that's not gamers, will probably like, well, why Cheez-Its and Hot Pockets? Why is that so important? Those are fast fucking snacks. Fast snacks. You think they got time to sit there and type in overseas and search? Yeah, it work, and it's quickly get it done, right? They don't have time to be searching on open seas looking for shit. They don't want to do that. Web two, they hate crypto and block. Yes, and our goal is to change that thought process when it comes to crypto and blockchain, because the technology. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not really a fan of crypto, but I'm not really a fan of crypto, but but the blockchain is pretty good. I like blockchain. I really like the blockchain. Crypto, yeah, not really. As I learn more and more about cryptocurrency, it's not what. Maybe because it's people, human beings. Like human beings can always taint crypto. Like cryptocurrency always can be tainted, but Web3 and blockchain is like human beings. There are ways you can fuck over the human with it, like where you can literally settle the human being down. Like, okay, you will not screw over people, but cryptocurrency you can't. Which is why when you guys can make your own token, we have to figure out a way where human beings cannot be humans, if that makes sense. And people are scared of AI. It's like, motherfucker, you should be scared of humans. Uh, yeah, you can that you can eat shower. You can eat hot pockets in the shower too as well. I don't know why would you want to do that, but you can definitely do that as well. Yeah, you can eat hot pockets there as well. But the point is that the fact that that's a possibility and it's easy to do. You yeah, last man, that's right. Yeah, but yeah, man. I really thank you guys. I'm happy that we're growing organically, and we're going to continue to grow organically. Um, that you guys take your days out of your work, like Cedric. Thank you for coming through, taking your days out of your work. No problem. Um, and no problem. And I want to make sure that you guys, like for example, who's from Africa here? I think I Al Kenny. I think Kenny is from Africa, right? Let me get into this. This is very important. Matter of fact, the people that's not from America, where are you from? Well, yeah, for you guys that's not America, where are you from? Saudi. All right. I think we got Ireland, UK. Um, we got people from everywhere. We got people from everywhere. Mars. Yeah, we got people from everywhere, right? Even from Mars, right? We got people from Mars. Um, the thing about it is, I want to start spreading awareness in other countries, especially in ones like Africa. And the reason why is because I want to help them over there, and that's where hidden game is very important for me. Um, I was going to partner with somebody and fund a lot of this stuff, but it was to give people in Africa internet that didn't have it, and that went nowhere because of the people. I really hate doing business, to be honest with you, because you do business with people and they just be lolly fucking gagging, be lollygagging. One thing, who I'm gonna be honest, Dan, working with Dan impressed me extremely. Like Dan has opened my heart to human beings. Here's why. Dan works very fast. Yeah, most people kind of suck. Dan works very fast. The shit that you will pay someone else to do, Dan will get it done. We be like, I'll be like, how long would it take this? 3 days. I'll be like, holy shit. You ask somebody else that how many days it take to do that? About 7 weeks. And like, we'll get the motherfucker to walk up the street. Just 7 weeks to get him to walk up the street. And it's crazy. So when you Dan works at our speed. He works as fast as I do. You get what I'm saying? And again, we are a very dangerous studio because we show speed, momentum, and violence. God damn it! All right, not violence to people, but you get the point. Our game is full of violence, but the game is full of violence. That's only the violence part coming at it. But you get the point. Speed, momentum, and in-game violence. All right. So when it comes to how fast he works, yeah, I'm really happy that y'all love the game. I'm really happy that y'all love the game. You know, I'm telling you, it's people that, bro, it is people like Clay. He doesn't play video games. It's people that don't play video games playing this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's doing his mission. It's doing his mission. You know what I'm saying? It's doing his mission. And I'm really excited that you guys love it. But anyway, yeah, and we wanted to. And I'm just really happy that we got somebody that works at our speed. So when I'm sitting there with the internet people, again, like with Polygon, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the hell is up with those guys? Like, anyway, now I have two other blockchains that are working on funding us already. Two other ones. By the way, the two, I gotta finish up one of them. I gotta finish up. I gotta contact one today. Finish signing up everything with them, and then the other one, we still gotta have the second goddamn meeting. Still gotta have a second meeting with them. They're already working on funding us. I like shit like that. Let's get to it, because the faster we get to it, the faster me and Dan can do what we doing. The faster, like my wife, she's working on 3D stuff right now. We're trying to get Dan wife into it as well. So the faster we able to do things, the better the game be. We able to do shit fast, speed, momentum, in game violence. You get what I'm saying? Huh? Yeah, nah, cause I'm gonna post this on YouTube. I don't want YouTube to, for people think that's those guys these guys running a cult over there. And some people don't know who that disrespect is. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want people to think we're running a cult. Yeah, but that's because they're not gamers. They don't know that's a gamer term. Speed, momentum, and violence. Yeah, I'm gonna say like speed. Yeah, but and Dan, that's why this whole space is afraid of us, because like they would say that it would take about. Matter of fact, let me show you something. I just fired somebody yesterday. I fired Dan. You know, here's how crazy this guy has got. This is how fast we do everything. We do everything. We hire you fast and we fire you fast too. So it's everything that way. I just fired somebody yesterday, right? I didn't even get to introduce him to the community or the group or the team. He got fired yesterday. He was playing games. Hold on, y'all. One second. Go turn it on, right, Rennie. Yeah, 100%. Um. So I'm gonna tell you what happened. It was the most hilarious shit, and I'm gonna end this recording. I'm gonna put this on YouTube. I'm gonna want the YouTube to find out how this guy. Before I paid him, got my money back, of course. But before I paid him, he was there, all over the place. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get the launcher done. He was there, like, yeah, I can do this, that, this. I'm like, okay, I like that speed, momentum, and getting game balance. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I like what you're saying right here. You got me, right? Gave him the money. In 2 days, I didn't hear shit. And I said, holy shit. First of all, I'm the wrong one you want to play with. You know what I'm saying? We all know when it comes to scamming, I'll be I'll be a Super J and Grant. Super J and Grant, y'all know me. A person, I'll feel bad for a person that try to scam me. Right? I'm the wrong one you want to fucking scam. Right? So I'm like, no. Hey, I want my money back. And I'm going to get my money back. Because I got it already. But this is what I'm telling him. I said, why? When before you got hired, you can message me back about everything we're talking about. I give you the money. You can't message me back. He said, I thought the message went through. My internet was messing up. I said, okay. So before the deal went through, you had the perfect internet on the planet. I mean, you had Verizon internet. You get the money, you get Comcast internet. What the fuck is going on here? He said, sorry, bro. I just wanted to make sure that everything going on. I was waiting 15 days for you. I said, you done? I wait 15 days for me. Because he said he stopped taking deals to wait on me for 15 days. I said, who the fuck does that? You don't even know if I was going to hire you at the time. So who the hell sits aside 15 days for one person? I said, do you think you're talking to an idiot? I said, number one, I have shown you what I am building. I want you to look at what I'm building and tell me if you think I'm an idiot. Right? The money definitely slowed down his bandwidth. The money slowed down his bandwidth. Right? And this is the thing I want people to understand when they deal with me. Look at what I have built and then tell me if I'm an idiot. That will tell you that you cannot play with me. So I said, give me my money back. I hired someone else. I was capping. I didn't hire anybody yet. But at that time, I was talking to this other guy. And I said, hey, how fast can you do? And I showed him what we working on. And that template is the new version of where I ain't gonna show you the bullshit that we was working on. But he said, I get that to you in 3 days. I said, what the fuck? I said, what the fuck? I said, what the fuck? I said, I went back to the other guy, I said, get my money back right now. Right now. The other guy was giving me 27 days. This guy said he was doing 23 days. Not 23, pardon me, 3 days. Pardon me, 3 days. And then, before I paid the man, we was already working on the goddamn launcher. I said, man, get the fuck out of here. Give my goddamn money back. He said, man, you're not going to do anything else. I said, man, get out of here. I don't block people. But I blocked his ass, though. All right? My pride don't let me block people. But I blocked his ass, though. I let my pride... Sorry, let me get... No, because he's annoying. He's annoying me. I blocked his ass, though. But yeah, so he got fired fast. The other guy, you'll meet him soon. Once on the third day, he reports back. Y'all meet him, all right? But the other guy... I said it to him. I said, man, I introduced you to the family. You know, he told me all the stuff that he working on. I said, man, hey, I got a whole family that supports. Hey, man, get to introduce him to the family. That's what I'm saying. For a few buckaroos, he was about to play himself. For a few buckaroos. What the? No, I didn't give him any money. I didn't give him any money at that time. So, no, this is what I'm saying. So I didn't pay anything, Dan, for 15 days. I didn't pay anything. In his 15 days, he was responding like he had the best internet. I mean, this man had the government internet. You get what I'm saying? He was 7 years before ahead of us with the internet. So after that, he just died off, and then he tried to explain his business morals and stuff. Like, I don't give a shit about none of that. Like, you showed that when you did business the wrong way, you try to play with the wrong person. You know. So yeah, he didn't make it. He didn't make it fast, and that goes into that, man. When it comes to like, just be honest, man. Like, just be honest. 27 days, the guy told me he could do it in 3, and then we already built something that's amazing. I said, yeah, man, no worries. And then you're gonna like this guy. He's actually a game developer too as well. He's working on a card game. It's pretty cool. It's actually a pretty cool card game. Um, yeah, I told him like my goal is to build the Avengers in this motherfucker. I ain't trying. I ain't got time to try to build a Scooby Doo game. That's what he was on a Scooby Doo game type of shit. Like, do you see what I sent you, bro? Like, I sent you the whole package. You see this? We not building a fucking Scooby Doo game here. I'm trying to build the Avengers. You trying to build Scooby Doo? Like, what are we doing here? You know, and that's the problem in the space where the people just don't take themselves serious. Not in this space, pardon. They don't take themselves serious in the space either. But the point is, it's people, humanity. You gotta take yourself serious, man. Because how else is someone else going to take you serious? And you don't take yourself serious. Then you had to give me my money back. I don't want to work with you. You get blocked. And you had so many possibilities to make way more money. So I'm working on funding. I'm working on getting funded right now. And my team know I'm gonna take care of them really well. Because the goal is to make sure that everybody can work comfortably to make sure that the community is able to benefit at the end. And now you block your blessing from that. Yeah, King. He want to fucking play Scooby Doo game, all that type of stupid shit. You know, and then try to get on my good side, try to figure out what else he can do. Nothing else. You just failed at the easiest part. You know. But when it comes to that, I think that another thing, I think people they deal with like a lot of these Web3 guys, and you know these guys be fugazi, so they don't know anything. So I again, when it comes to Web3 folk, I can understand. I can be kind of hard to deal with. You know what I'm saying with you.
That guy was probably on YouTube trying to figure this out.
They definitely trying to figure it out. I could be hard to deal with. Here's why. I bring a different type of energy. I bring a total different energy. I bring a play no games energy. You said that's why I take them. Yeah, of course. I know, right? Like, yeah, everything. Oh my goodness, people just be thinking. And I want y'all to. Do y'all really think I be being mean to people? Like, be honest, if y'all think I'm being mean to people, just tell me I'm being mean to people. I just don't play with people. It's a difference. I don't play with people. You get what I'm saying? I don't feel like I'm being mean. I just feel like I'm holding you accountable, and I'm not gonna play with you. You know, I'm just not gonna play with you. I'm just not gonna be sitting here playing games because at the end of the day, we here to change lives. And if you want to sit here and play people's lives, I'm just not gonna be that guy with you. You get what I'm saying? You play with your goddamn self. Play with something safe. You got PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 that was blowing up. That's not as safe, but you get the point. You can play with that one. You get what I'm saying? You know, I just don't feel like I don't feel like that. You know that this space ever felt that type of energy. So when they talk to me and stuff like that, especially when I'm talking to content creators, man, they was scared, scary as hell. Motherfuckers are scary. It was super scary. Like, you know, one guy said he wanted $10,000. I said, for the fuck what? He said to post up, talk about your game and post up the game. Make a YouTube video about it. Got his YouTube channel, looked at his YouTube views. It said he had like 8,000 followers, 8,000 subscribers. His the most recent video had like 500 views. I said, bro, what am I paying for? He said, I'm bringing exposure. I said, the people in your comment section doesn't support. They all gamblers and they don't support. I'm a businessman. What am I paying for? I do the number of 7%. So 7% of that. Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna pay you $10,000 for that. You know? So nah. Of course he didn't understand the 7%. He didn't understand that. He's like, why would you want 7%? Well, you could have, well, I forgot the number he said, but he basically was saying I can have like 100%. I said, how am I going to get 100%? Like, think about the shit. Like, the fuck? It's like I tell you people don't know anything about business, man. Like, 7%. So,
Wait, you can have
but
100%.
he didn't say that though, but that's basically what he was saying, But technically he was saying that, right? Like all 4,000 or 8,000 of his fucking subscribers is gonna just like, yeah, okay, this one video, yeah, we opting in on this one, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what, like, come on, you gotta think about human beings, which is going into the bear market, and I'm gonna end this video right here, and then I'm gonna talk to you guys. But the bear market. So people that watch this video can understand the man behind this thing. Let me explain why the bull market and the bear market is a thing. And everybody like, have you ever heard of stock market? No, I just woke up yesterday and I was a baby. And I just happened to do the next day and I turned into a grown ass man. That what? No, no, I am not an idiot. I do know what the stock market is. But moving forward, so the law is 7%. When it comes to something, if I want for people to see, if I want to do numbers, I want to make sure that you get about 1 million views over time. It doesn't have to be at the million. I'm not unrealistic now. I say, all right, as soon as you post this shit up, 1 million people to watch it. I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. Over time, I like to have 1 million people see it, or 250,000. Let's use 250,000. Let's say at the most, right? So if 7% of that, that's 17,500 people at least said I will look at that. Well, no, it was 1,700. Pardon me. I did the math wrong. Let me see. 1 second. 250. Yeah, 17. I think that right. Yeah, 17,000. Yeah. So 17,000. Even if it's 1,700, doesn't matter. It's still a good number of people that will possibly click and come in the Discord or the Hidden Verse or even try the game out for free. So that's a possible 17,000 people. It's possible. I like those type of numbers. You get what I'm saying? I like those numbers. Those are good numbers. That's what I want to see. 500, 7% of that. What are we doing here? I'm about to burn the money. You know what I'm saying? Or put it for cat litter. Or use it for cat litter.
10,000.
Use the what?
He said for 10,000.
For $10,000.
And he only got 8,000 subscribers.
Yep. So he put a bad taste in my mouth for Web3 content creators. So then I went to the next one. And they always talking about getting paid. And I'm like, what am I paying you for? What am I paying you for? You have nobody watching your videos. What am I paying you for? So I am never working with content creators of Web3. Their thought process is retarded, and they don't understand how business work. Now let's get into the bull and bear market. The bull and the bear market. I need people to understand this. I want people to know. Matter of fact, can I ask you guys a question? How do the stock market go up? Or crypto? How does crypto go up? Just anybody just put anything in the chat. You paying for good luck? Oh yeah, definitely I'm paying for good luck. That's what it is. I'm paying for the guides. I'm paying for the guides. But anyway, so anybody, just put anything. What do y'all think? There's no right or wrong answer. Just want y'all to know, because a lot of people don't think like this. I don't even think the elites even think like this. For crypto to go up, the stock market to go up, what needs to happen? Thoughts and prayers. That's what they think. That's what they think. That's what everybody think. Thoughts and prayers is when it go up. Domain? No. It's people. People. Without people, there's no stock market. The sentiment of people. Circulation of money, but how do money circulate? Humans. What do humans have that we all have in common? Emotions. There you go. Emotions. Emotions. The stock market is not ran by money, it's ran by emotions. So, you guys, once you understand that, right? Not talking about you guys, but once the space understand that the stock market is ran by emotions, there would not be talks about bear and bull markets. Because you have to know the sentiment of humans. Where is humans feeling at the moment? You guys will be considered extremely bullish, like a motherfucker, when it comes to Hidden Studios, because there is no there's no bear market here. We make sales every day, basically. There's no bear market here. Which again, another thing that you guys are proving that there is no such thing as bear markets in video games. You guys are proving that. So while everybody going screaming, bear market is hurting everybody, we don't see that here. Yes. So when it comes to the bull in the bear market, you have to worry about the human emotion. So, how are humans feeling about the blockchain and cryptocurrency? The traditional people hate it. They hate it. So, how are we ever going to get to a bull market? If the sentiment of Web3 is it's a scam, and you have to bring for the bull market to happen, mass adoption has to happen. It will never happen. It will never happen. So when I'm saying this, they think I'm being mean. It's like, no. The problem is you guys aren't building for the people right now. Now, in the bull market, we will be evaluated at billions. Obviously, because, people got money, people happy, super bullish. We already making money. We've been making money through the whole goddamn bear market. Perfect, safest bet to go on to. Boom, we're going over there. But again, the bull market is not because people have money at the moment. It's about their emotions. When investors, like when something happens and a company does something weird, and investors don't I don't know what this is going to do, they pull out. Stock market tanks. That day, and it was like, wow. So obviously, people buy with emotions and justify their emotions. Purchases with logic. Example: I'm going to buy these shoes that I don't need because I'm getting my paycheck next week. Yep, exactly. And that is the definition of broke. but that is the definition of broke. But um, you know, one thing I have learned. I said this the other day that I see life like Grand Theft Auto. I said about gaming though. I see life, but technically I see life like Grand Theft Auto, but just not me, just taking people out of cars, beating them up, and shooting people and stuff. I see life as Grand Theft Auto due to the fact that if you start off in Grand Theft Auto, you broke as hell, and then you just do things, and then your money little thing on the screens go up, right? So when you really understand, and I mean, I'm telling you, if I play Monopoly, I kick ass at Monopoly. Just let people know. People just don't understand why I just don't lose in that game because I understand these principles. When you understand how money works, you realize it's just a tool. It's not like something to be like harnessing and be holding and all that type of stuff like that. You just understand that if you're going to spend the money before you get it, which what most people do, before they get money, they spend it with their emotions. Boy, I want this. Now, I had a girlfriend before, and she wanted the Apple Watch because we recently bought one, and she wanted the new one that was coming out, right? We just recently bought one. I remember the keyword. I recently just bought it, and she wanted the next one. And I just said, what the fuck was the point of us buying this one? And she said, because we can get the next one when it comes out. And I said, and why would we buy that one? She said, because it's the new one. And I said, what is the key word in that sentence you just said? And she couldn't answer it. I said, the key word is new. It's the new one. And she was lost in the sauce. I could have stopped the conversation there, but I just don't like leaving people lost in the sauce. I had to go get her. You know what I'm saying? Go get out the sauce. Because she was drowning in the sauce. She was drowning. So let me save you out the sauce. The key word is new, which means that there's always going to be something new. So that means we will always have to buy the next thing. And that means you will always be off of your emotion. You will always be broke. So once you get out of that and realize that I don't want the new thing, sometimes you should definitely want the new thing because it's pretty cool, right? Like what comes with video games and stuff like that, because to get you out of some of the emotions. But when it comes to certain things where it's like it's just I have it, then you wear it on your wrist and you forget it is there, you know. Um, you know, you want to make sure that you understand how this works. Make decisions like, for example, investing in Dan, investing in energy, investing in prints. That stuff I make sure before I spend my wants, I get my wants. I make sure that I invest in Hidden Studios first, so I know I'll make that money back. Right? I don't plan on most in check and make proper decisions. Yeah, but how do you? Like, how do you know when the time is that you're actually being emotional? You get what I'm saying? Because emotions also stop people from growing as well. Well, yeah. I mean, if you got somebody like that as well, right? But you guys have to in this video right here.